Trust me, I've seen it.
And in your quest for change, I want you to look in that camera right now, and I want you to tell the young people, I want you to inspire somebody this morning. I want you to share something, perhaps a personal experience, how you got over whatever experience that is. I want you to share something.
It's so simple. Never you put vanity in front of humanity. That's what's killing us. You know what I'm saying? We're just lost in this vanity world that we must have this, we must have that. For instance, right? And I'm going to straighten this out and get back, all right? Look at this, the tax. Why are you taxing things that we need? You know, look at this. Why not tax things of vanity? If a man want to buy a Benz for $5 million, make him pay 10 feet. You don't need a $5 million car to impress no one or show me how much money you got. You get what I'm saying? You want to impress me? How come you don't have a board house scheme in your name for the elders? And notice how I said board house. Because the other day I seen a house being carried on a truck back.
You were in Westmoreland?
And all them, all about it are going now. And all them do is put it on a square plot where the people build, run wires to it, and voila. Look how easy that is. And everybody screaming, said they're money enough, but they're elderlies. And I'm tired of seeing people come on CVM TV talking about donate surgery. Now listen to this. This is what shows you that there's a price on life. If the surgery is life and death, why don't the doctors operate and let the government pay them? Check this out. Me and you have the same cancer. Yours get burned out. I die with mine. Did I have to die? No. The same way you burned that man's out, you could burn mine's out. It's because I didn't have the money. So right there, you're showing me that there's a price on life. And being that you're showing me that there's a price of life, money is everything to me.
So you're going to want to get money wherever and however.
God forbid my picnic gets sick, I can't do nothing for him. I'm going to be one of those on TVJ and CVM with my private bank account talking about donate. You know how man really bad nowadays if them say one number of your bank account and them can't go into that? And I'm putting my private bank account on TV telling you to donate so I could give my little child surgery. We need to really think about who's going to the hellfire.
Sherwin, how did you end up becoming a motivational speaker?
Well, you know, I've been through a lot of pain. You'll say there's nothing but pain in me. You know, and I'm here for the Almighty. I've been tricked growing up because when you're at the age of 3 and 4 years old, you did not choose to believe what you believe. It was bestowed on you by your parents. So that tells me if my mother and father was worshiping and praising a cockroach, obvious to a duck, I'd be praising a cockroach too. You know what I mean? Because they probably were influenced by a bad influence, and now it's being bestowed from generation to generation. That's why we're so lost in religion. And I want the youths to know, love your neighbor. Honor your mother and your father. Because look at it this way. If your mother did drop you upon your head when you was a picnic, you wouldn't be here. Do you know the nursing that your mother and father have to do with you when you're a toddler? How they have to gently hold you and the least little slip up,
so
that's it for you?
The word plays an interesting and an integral part of your
That's
message.
right. It's just a cycle. Come on, man. I love my black brothers and sisters. I don't believe in no kind of violence. But if I'm oppressed by my own kind, you leave me no choice. It's like backing a puss in the corner. What you expect me to do?
So you're bitter.
Very.
Without provoking any negative memories, did you ever end up on the wrong side of the law?
Always. It's the society I grew in. But I was educated to the fact. I beat every system because of education. Educate yourself, then state yourself. It's that simple.
Would you consider yourself a criminal?
Never. Criminal in what way? Let me explain something to you. Everything I learn and know, I learn from my government. They teach me everything. The only thing my government does not teach me is violence. You know, I never seen Mr. Siaga shoot at P.J. Patterson or ever heard of that. I never heard them slap them one another. But my government, they teach me how to be corrupt. They teach me how to become a white-collar crime criminal, as you want to quote. You know, 285 million in light bulb. Then I hear the Minister of Education talking about we need metal detectors in every school. Don't talk to me about what you need, because it's never about what you need. Your wants come before our needs. You get what I'm saying? It's that simple. If you want education to the fullest, you have Knocklife. And when I mean education, I'm not talking about pencil and paper, where you study the answer and remember how much of the answer you study so you can stick it on the test. We're talking about facts of life education, things that you can't prepare for. You have to know right from wrong to make those steps every day. This is the kind of education. What is gun gonna get you? Don't teach me to kill. Show me how to make a mill. It's that simple.
Like that.
Did you ever do jail time?
Of
I wanted to
yeah,
hear a little bit more. For those of our young
definitely.
persons who are looking, who are watching, there's something good that can actually come out of it.
I've been there, sweetheart. I've been there and done that.
Share some of those experiences.
What
was it like? What did you do while
I'm going to get this across. How do you perceive Martha Stewart? How do you perceive Martha Stewart? If you don't consider her a criminal, then you can't consider me a criminal.
That's true.
Because Martha Stewart did federal time. Martha Stewart did federal time. I did state time. So her thing is kind of bigger than mine. You get what I'm saying?
But guess what? We want you to be a part of this discussion.
Yes.
So call us now. The numbers will be coming up.
The lines are up, producer?
Yes.
All right.
So call us, man, and be a part of this discussion.
979-2823 and 971-2823 and 971-3364. So call us and interact with
Mr. Morgan is in the
Mr.
business.
Morgan here. All right, Mr. Morgan, you're about to share with us some of your experiences. How did you end up there? How long did you do? What it did for you?
Most of my problems was juvenile. You know what I mean? Like I said, lost in a vanity world, seeing the hardship that my mother and father was going through and seeing the hardship that it put us under. You know, in the United States, it's not like Jamaica. It's not the uniform wear. You have to be, just like how I am now is the way I'm stepping in my classroom. You get what I'm saying? So for parents, for the whole year, your kid coming to school with a brand new outfit every day.
That's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure. You know, me and my brothers, you know what I mean? We couldn't, no sneakers. We had to, you know what I mean? At the age of 13, I was in the streets. You know what I mean? I wanted that life to be able to take care of my family, and that's the way it went. You know what I mean? I got caught up in drugs, everything. You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, back to my education again. It was ever there. You know?
I wasn't college, you end up with
no college at all. You wouldn't even believe this. I dropped out of high school in the 12th grade because of negativity. You know, I was misled by one of my deans in my class, you know, who he said to me, "You're wasting your time, man, coming to school."
The educator.
That's right. You coming to school, you're running the halls all day. Here's what I want you to do. Why don't you drop out of day class and come to night school? Now, I'm barely going to day school. Now, you want me to come to night school? So I'm saying, all right, well, what you got for me? He was like, you know, there's a thing called a GED. You know what I mean? You could just take a general test and you'll have your diploma. 5 subjects max. If you fail one and pass the rest, you fail the whole thing. That's the thing with our system. They have people graduating without subjects. And you know when you release them to the streets, they can't get a proper job. So why you having our kids and our future dropping, you know, graduating without subjects? You should have a mandatory amount of subject that each child must graduate with.
I do agree.
Or else you cannot. You know what I mean? So scratch night school. School was done for me. I ain't getting no GED, no nothing. You know, it was my juvenile arrests and going back and forth to jail and getting a long, prison term.
I'm going to involve the family. Do you have a family of your own?
Yeah, I have a family of my own right now.
Tell us about
Oh, it's a wonderful family.
Before you touch the family, I wanted him to finish what he was saying pertaining to that night school, because it is interesting.
Definitely.
Very, very
interesting. I was going to night school.
Juvenile thing.
I was going to night school, and then I just, you know, it just got, you know, I got caught up in the game. You know how the game is, the lifestyle.
Which of the game?
The fast life, the streets, the gangster.
Game,
no
the
pipe.
game.
No, I never had to go